time. I mean, it's also said that that we'll win. The people will win, but it's that trial and tribulation that we have to go through that maybe will help us in a way and help help move our culture forward and move out of this violent kind of state that we tend to have been in for the past 3,000 years.
Well, Levi, here's the issue. The system implants modern versions of Christianity on record to make people believe the world is basically going to go through something, so we can't stop this inevitable foregone conclusion, self-fulfilling prophecy, when the truth is every generation goes through crises. Right. And we need to, Rwandans, when they were being murdered, the Tutsis were being killed by the Hutus, or was it vice versa? They believed it was the Tutsis being killed by the Hutus. Check that for me, folks. My memory fails in 93 or 94. The point is that they believed it was the end of the world and it was the Antichrist. People in Germany thought it was the end of the world and the Antichrist was Hitler. But the point is there are many Antichrists, and we need to say no to this system now, because even if it is the end of the world coming, we are being tested now on the decisions we make. And listen, that doesn't mean I'm on some high horse about what you're doing.
No, I get you. This is something that's indicative of the warnings and whatnot. And I agree that we have to be cautious towards these things. But I don't know. It's to me it's a novelty, and I'm a bit of a tech head, and with Ray Kurzweil and stuff. I'm really optimistic about what technology can do for us and whatnot, and also its inherent dangers of what it can take from us.
Sure, but I mean, you're probably getting into his more public rantings where it's meant to look good to the proletariat. Here's an example. Most big gyms in Austin now, I can't have a membership at because they make you thumb scan to go in and lift weights.
Right.
Libraries, many public schools make the kids thumbprint, no cash allowed, no credit cards allowed. It tracks everything you do. We're entering a system under a global sales tax collected nationally, delivered to the IMF and World Bank internationally, where you're not going to be able to accept cash. You're not going to be able to accept a check. It's all being phased out. You're going to have to pay with your face scan, with your barcode, with your chip, with your RFID, and that's so you can't escape the taxes that are going to go up and up and up, that are designed to break down the once vibrant real economy and the black market economy. So this system is death to true local community. Right.
Yeah, and I do get you. I just I'm not sure what to say as far as my position with doing the QR codes. I do realize my my part in the the acceptance of this sort of thing, but I don't know. I seem to have a little bit more optimism in in humanity's ability to generally resist this sort of thing.
I have optimism. That's why I'm fighting right now.
Right.
Well, we are going to win. The answer to 1984 is 1776. Do you have any children, Levi?
Yes, I do. I have a daughter, yeah.
How old is she, 5, 6?
She's actually 2 months old.
Well, we're entering a time when she's 10, 12 years old where would you stand up and fight or speak out if they were saying your daughter had to face scan when she buys and sells? It'll just be a camera on the wall. It's already here, but, to make sure she pays her national sales taxes, it's going to be graduated. I mean, would you be against that? Would you speak out against that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, because the fight is now. They're integrating this. They're setting it up. They had face scanning cameras up in the town I live in 10 years ago. They only admitted to the slaves last year. I mean, sir, the war is now. I mean, I'm just telling you. Did you know that most major cities don't just add fluoride to the water? They actually add radioactive isotopes?
Right. Treating the water and stuff to control, various balances in the body and the brain and whatnot, keep it docile and,
I mean, because that's admitted. I have the Rockefeller Foundation reports. It's also to kill you, slowly kill you. I mean, this is pretty hardcore, is what I'm saying.
Right.
And I mean, you know, the point is we've been eased in to this cold water. They've turned the heat up, and now we're boiling. And I'm just saying, I don't think we're going to own this, getting barcodes that can actually be scanned by enemy platforms like Facebook. It's one thing to go into Facebook, as we do, into the Matrix to try to reach people with red pills. But I think it's another thing, you know, to kind of say, make me a movie star in the Matrix. And I don't want to remember anything.
Well, you know, and at the same time, though, you know, people have been able to, you know, individuals have been able to kind of own some of this technology and stuff, and even use, like, Facebook and Twitter to, you know, to overthrow dictators even. You know, so it's kind of, you know, it's kind of difficult to fully predict how these people, especially these younger generations, which seem to be so natural at all of this technology.
Sure, there are some people who are young and angry in Egypt and Libya, but, you know, Al-Qaeda and the Pentagon are the real ones running. I mean, have you seen the news, how they admit Al-Qaeda's the good guys now in Libya?
Right, that the Eastern Libyan faction could have Al-Qaeda elements.
Oh, they run by Al-Qaeda, yeah. Have you heard about Anwar al-Awlaki, now the head of Al-Qaeda, hanging out secretly at the Pentagon?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, look, the State Department registers and controls and works with Twitter, and I'm just here to tell you that those were staged revolutions over there. You noticed in Bahrain and other places where they're machine gunning crowds. They haven't had the same kind of response equally throughout everything. That's for sure. Well, yeah, we're not seeing coalition air raids on our allies who are shooting people. Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, I don't want to just sit here and talk at you. You've been a really nice guy, Levi Smith.
I appreciate it.
And so what do you got folks lining up now to get their barcode tattoos?
Yeah, some of them are, and then some people are pretty upset. You know, it's about 50-50 right now. So, if that's any indication, it's the state of the acceptance towards this sort of thing.
Well, I understand your sophisticated view of, hey, it's individual, people made the choice, it's a way to own it. But you have to understand the symbol of something, even if somebody, say, got a swastika on their arm and they weren't a Nazi, and they said, I got it to educate people about, you know, tyranny, still some people would be upset by the symbol because of their head screwed on straight. And so it's that symbol, it's that response. Like, you can throw a rubber snake at somebody and a lot of them will kind of jump back. It's not that it's a real snake, but it elicits that response. But in your case, it is a real snake. And look, very interesting discussion. Levi Smith, tattoo artist at the Jade Monkey Tattoo in Phoenix, Arizona. Take care, my friend, but what does it profit a man to gain the whole world if he loses his soul? I'm not judging you. I'm as wicked as the day is long as well. I appreciate you joining us.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $220. And the Berkey Guy will include 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com. I talked to that tattoo artist, Levi Smith, during the break. It turned out he is a, quote, fan of our films. Didn't really realize what show he was on until he was partway into it. But here's the deal. These are working, real barcodes. It just mainlines it. The culture's putting them up everywhere to sell us on this system. We're being conditioned like animals, and I don't like it. So there is a malevolent, corrupt, dehumanizing system pushing all of this, and I'm sure Mr. Smith's nice. I'm sure the lady he was tattooing, Miss Jones, is nice. I think it's shameful to do this to your body, to do this to your flesh, to put barcodes on it so people can visit your Facebook easier because they're too lazy. I mean, since Texas Instruments 30-something years ago came out with their cheaper calculators, first they were thousands of dollars a piece, mathematics has fallen completely off. Most people with spell checkers now can't spell. I mean, it's almost like we're going to turn into legless, eyeless, earless little creatures with just a plug into our head who can't even communicate because we are being dehumanized by this. Technology is neutral, but the way it's being deployed, its architecture, the way it's being arranged is to break us off from the land, from reality. The average young people are just running around having fun, all into themselves, not worried about radiation settling in over the U.S., cloud after cloud, day after day, belched out of the Fukushima shattered facility, plutonium, uranium spraying out 100,000 times safe levels. One core, they admit, is completely melted through the floor and is going into the water table. I mean, this is just off the charts horrible. And they're not going to test the seafood in America out of the Pacific. You're going to eat it. We're going to eat it. We're going to keep using cell phones that are giving us brain tumors on record. We're going to keep drinking the fluoride until we wake up and say no. And it's really that simple. We're almost out of the book. If you want to get an excellent book to get into reality, we're almost out of it. Strategic Relocation, North American Guide to Safe Places by Joel Skousen. We're now shipping out Jesse Ventura, 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. Very powerful book. Great very sophisticated and complex and detailed, but very good for somebody who's not awake to what's happening because it's got 63 documents like Northwoods and just countless others that will blow your mind. Government drug dealing, you name it, it's all here. I think it's Ventura's best book. We've got a big discount on it out of the gates, Infowars.com. That's how you support us. Also, the new book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True, only available at Infowars.com because Mark needed help printing the book up. And I said, sure, I'll print up a couple thousand for you, and we'll be the main distributor until those are sold out. But Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True, excellent book breaking down how we're integrated already into a Big Brother society. All that's left is the internet kill switch and arresting political dissidents because we're terrorists, according to the media, and because we don't like Al-Qaeda. So all of that available at Infowars.com. The great new film, of course, by Jason Burmis, Invisible Empire, New Order Defined, that I produced. That's available at Infowars.com. And your purchase of the books, the videos, the T-shirts, all of it gets the word out. You're authorized to make copies of any films I've directed and